Today's video is my next installment to my Test and Invest series, where I'll be highlighting the newest addition to Estee Lauder skincare line. It's the new Dimension Fill and Shape System Eye Serum. I'm very excited to bring you guys this video. I've actually received this right before the holidays, and I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to sit down and really experiment with the product. So I figured in this video I would give you guys a quick tutorial on how the product is supposed to be used, and then I'll come back over the course of the months and we will check and see if this product really is worth your investment. I always get so excited about when Estee Lauder launches a new skincare product, especially when it's something that I think is going to benefit myself, my clients, as well as my viewers, subscribers, and those of you that actually basically just watch my channel. So again, this is going to be one of those videos that I'll go over the course of the months and show you guys how the product is actually progressing. I don't think that any skincare product can actually be really decided if you really love it in one instant. However, I am going to tell you some of the pros that I found with my actual application. So this is the makeup that I'm actually wearing right now. This is basically the makeup that I would possibly wear when I'm using this product. So what I'm going to do is move into the demonstration portion so you guys can get a quick feel for how the product is supposed to work. If you've been following me for a little while, I have always talked about my dark circles underneath my eyes, as well as the fine lines that I'm starting to see. I will say that I've been an Estee Lauder loyal fan for so very long, like almost 20 years, yes. And again, I'm just always really excited when a new product comes out. So what I'm going to do right now is just I'm going to remove the product from underneath my eye and let you see basically a before and after live time. Okay, this is no trick for photography. As always, I don't have a filter on my camera. I don't ever filter my camera because I want you guys to see what I'm actually doing. So this is the product. This is how it works. So can you see the beautiful glow that I have right here? And I'm going to see if I can actually zoom in so you can actually see where the product is actually really working just with the initial application. So we've removed that. The product does come in two different application processes. The only downside that I found right now that I can say, I am a skincare girl, and most times before I even apply my eye cream, my hands are already slick from other products. So the cap is very slick, whereas it's really pretty. I think you're going to have to dry your hands before you can really get a grasp on taking it off. But moving on, the product does come in two segments. This is going to be your hydrating cream, so to speak. I'm just going to grab a little bit, and the instructions say that you grab about 3 dots and you blend it out. So I'm using my ring finger and just blending this out. I will say that my eyes get really allergy if the product is going to sting, if it actually has a lot of fragrance, and I haven't gotten any tearing from that. So yay for Estee Lauder. Right now, it's not creating an issue with my eyes watering. And you see, I'm just going to blend that out and see how it just brought that luster right. You definitely want something that's going to create hydration. If you're wanting to fill fine lines, you need them to be hydrated before you go in and create a filler, before you use your concealer to create that magic. If that eye area is dry and crepey, 9 times out of 10, the concealer is going to look worse on that area, just because it's grabbing onto skin. It's really not able to glide and do its job. So this is actually a great tip. But next, within this application right here, you pull the bottom off, and there is a filler. This is actually really thick, and you can actually see how it's actually grabbing. And I would tell you to use the tiniest amount of this. And I'm just also going to continue to use my ring finger and pat this product in. If you're using a brush, oftentimes it will grab the product more and not really settle it in. But I like to use my finger so I can really allow it to expose that fine line, push it directly up into the eye area, and then tap it out. Now, what you will notice is the filler is going to dull the shine that you originally saw. What this actually means for girls that like to use concealers. Oftentimes concealers are going to be very pigmented. They're also going to have a lot of slip to them. But that really allows this product to really shine, because whereas you have filled the fine line, if you go in with something that's very emollient, and I'm just going to show you guys the Perfectionist. This is the Youth Infusing Brightening Serum and Corrector. This is also by Estee Lauder. It's a color corrector, and then it has a concealer on the opposite end. If you go in something which is as rich and emollient as a color corrector like this one, it will allow that product to grab. So you can use a little bit and really allow it to put, you know, basically be put into place without it slipping and sliding all over the place. So that's another big pro that I've seen with this product. You can see what's already happened. It grabbed something very, very slick. It's removed the dark circles, and this product is very, very thin. This is a super, super natural look concealer, a long wearing concealer, and I'm just gonna pop it directly on top. Now, I'm using the tiniest amount of this as well because I don't want to dislodge the color corrector, nor do I want to dislodge the filler. Okay, so a little bit, and you see I'm noticing just tapping. The instructions do say that you can actually use this product with a brush, but I'm really going to probably second the motion of using your finger. Okay, and look how beautiful that is. Do you see how bright that is? And I will say I actually use the light medium concealer on this side, so if it looks a little bit different, this one really is probably more so to my color because it is yellow, but I found it after I actually created this side. So bear with me, guys. I'm just showing you technique here, and I'm just gonna blend this out. Oh my god, I'm in love. I'm in love. Actually an amazing concealing technique. Can you see how bright that is? And I do have a little bit of a bag, but at the same time I would much rather have a little bit of puffiness and fine lines. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm looking like a naked, so sorry about that. The way that I finish my face, I use my Double Wear to Go, which is a liquid foundation. Again, another long wearing foundation. I'm just going to grab just a little bit of that, just a little bit. I'm going to use my foundation brush just to make sure that the concealer is not the star of the show. Oftentimes you will put a concealer in an area and it will, it can grab again, and it can make you look like you are trying to conceal something and go very, very light. So I'm just going to settle a little bit of this foundation here just to allow it to blend in very, very lightly. And then I'm going to grab my Renutriv Intensive Smoothing Powder. This is a transparent powder, amazing high-end powder, translucent. You can dust it all over your face, but the main thing about this product is it's almost colorless. I've created the color that I want. All I want to do is set this. It doesn't set in your fine lines. If anything, it actually glides across them. So I'm going to stretch my face and just tap it in. Look at that. Can you see how it's creating a brightness there? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful finish. A little bit of bronzer here. And there you have. You can see I've mended my face all the way back together. What I would say about the New Dimension Fill and Firm Eye System is I'm giving it a thumbs up as an initial impression. I am going to come back to you guys throughout the next year, I'll say, with this product, and we'll take some time-lapse photography as I start now to see really if the product was worth my investment. But I will say, if you're actually looking for a product to actually fill fine lines as well as to hydrate them, right now this is going to be at the top of my list of new products to try for 2016. The product is now launched. It's actually in all of your major doors that carry Estee Lauder. You can also go to esteelauder.com to get more information on the product. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys will give this video a thumbs up. Remember to follow me on Instagram at love_Kiani to receive daily beauty tips. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button so therefore you'll never miss another upload. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hugs and kisses. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.